Good morning on this Saturday morning, January the 3rd of 2026. We've done two on the same day yesterday just to catch up. So today's January the 3rd, and today's daily Devo is entitled Jesus Died for You. Quotes Romans 5:8, but God demonstrates his own love toward us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. It's an amazing verse, a powerful verse. It goes hand in hand with John 3:16, that God so loved the world, he sent his only son to die for us. And that's how he demonstrated his love for us. This is a very brief one this morning, and probably you're thankful on a Saturday morning because you have other things to do. I don't know. But here's what Tim Keller had to say on this. Again, very briefly. Remember this: if you don't live for Jesus, you will live for something else. If you live for your career and you don't do well, it may punish you all of your life, and you will feel like a failure. If you live for your children and they don't turn out all right, you could be absolutely in torment because you feel worthless as a person, as a parent. If Jesus is your center and Lord, fail him, he will forgive you. Your career cannot die for your sins. You might say, if I were a Christian, I'd be going around pursued by guilt all the time. But we all are being pursued by guilt because we must have an identity and there must be some standard to live up to by which we get that identity. Whatever you base your life on, you have to live up to that. Jesus is the one Lord you can live for, who died for you, who breathed his last breath for you. Not a very cheery devotion today, but it does give us direction. It reminds us that our lives are filled with lots of other things that we value, and it's okay to value them. The only issue is, are you valuing them more, or are we valuing these other things more than we value Christ and living for him? Yes, we can live, lots of people live for their job, live for their families, live for all kinds of other issues, but every one of those is part of the broken world in which we live. And we can't be guaranteed uh, the old uh, the old ending, and they all lived happily ever after. Um, it's best. It is best to put our lives in the hands of the Lord, who will always love us, who will always forgive us, who will always care about us, and he will not fail us. He never would fail us. That's a gospel message right there. That is what we have to share with our family, with our coworkers on the job, whatever, wherever our life streams flow into. As believers, as followers of Jesus, we should be taking the truth of the gospel with us and letting people see that we live our lives for Christ, who loves us so much and promises to be with us even to the end of the age, as he does with the disciples in Matthew 28. So, blessings to you today on this Saturday. Have a good day. restful day today.